Hello, my name's Jupiter Hadley, and today we're doing another version of Jupi Plays All the Games, this time with the Fermi Paradox Jam. The Fermi Paradox is a contradiction, involving, extraterrestrial life, I guess. Basically, on Earth, humans grew and evolved, and we are quite technologically advanced. And we believe that there is at least 1 in 6 other planets that are quite like our own, but we haven't met any extraterrestrials or been in contact with them or anything. And that's sort of the contradiction. There's lots of, answers that have been proposed for why there isn't life, like it being rare or non-existent, and that no other species were, intelligent, and just lots of other things, basically, that could solve this question. This jam was about making anything inspired by the problem. It could be games, digital work, music, star charts, or comics, anything basically. So I'm going to be checking out all the things that were into this jam for about a minute each. Links to the individual things will be in the description, so you can check them out further. All my info will also be in the description, and at the end I'll probably have an article of my favorites. Thank you for watching and liking and commenting. Next. We're playing Patience. It's a day 174. Alright, so we want to get one of these stars center, and then we scan them. Scanning. How long do we scan it for? No life detected. Alright. Try one of these, maybe? One of these planets. Star system. Boniface. Scan you for a bit. No life. Ah, darn. So just patiently scan millions of stars. Let's scan you guys. That's like a big scanning line almost. No. When you scan it, zooms right in on whatever you're scanning. Scan you. No life. Claudia, I want you to have a life on your planet. Nope. Fine. Is this one? No life detected. This is why we haven't found life, because we don't have patience to go through all these stars. Next. We're playing the Galactic Snub. For centuries, humans thought we were alone in the universe. We believed the heavens were some kind of barren, lifeless space desert. How wrong. How wrong we were. After achieving global peace, a post-scarcity society, and embarking on years of joint international development, we finally created it. The Spectrovibe Drive, a future-age hyper-technology that renders matter down to its constituent rainbows, blasts it screaming across the black lack of space, and deposits it whole on the other side. So we aimed our rail cannons, greased our skyscraper lens crystals, and picked you, brave explorer, to be the first to go. And what did you find? At the Galactic Hub, all the aliens were already hanging out in outer space, together, without us. We'd been alien snubbed. Laura Mitchett, that's probably her last name, presents the Galactic Snub. How about it? Sounds on. Yeah, okay. You leave your small vessel in one the fractal parking hives. Nobody stops you. The entire galactic hub is filled with crowds of vicious, egg-swollen aliens crawling all over each other and honking and yammering. You go wandering through the parking bay, and nobody even notices you. You soon find yourself in an ambassador's reception on one of the fancier party decks. Here they are, the aliens that left humanity to wallow in low-tech misery for thousands of years. The movers and shakers who never even bothered to say hi. It's time for some answers. The dripping aliens at this party ignore at you like you're trash. You pester the several representatives of the Utux Uri mind until they side-eye you from behind their pitchers of sparkling blood. Are you guys in the Hyperlic Ancient Forefathers Linear Senate Congress? Well then, there's your answer. Of course we weren't going to visit you. Don't forgive. Not forgiven. They don't deserve it. You mill among the convocating potentates and blue opera singers. Nobody wants to look you in the eye. You badgered the Puox Empire representatives into giving you an explanation for the behavior. You know what? I did try to visit Earth, but I got there and you guys didn't have any place to park in the upper atmosphere. How am I supposed to visit a planet that doesn't even have, like, a station with a single landing bay, huh? You know what? It's your guys' fault. Don't come bitching to me about not getting visited or invited or whatever if you don't even have a damn space station or, like, a visitor center or whatever. That's a fair enough point. We'll forgive them. Feels good to forgive. So we get to judge all of the aliens. That's pretty hilarious, going through and thinking they've actually tried to visit us, or that they, I don't know, are all together without us. It's pretty neat hearing the reasons why they've done it, though. Next. So we're checking out sounds for contemplating the universe. Basically, this person has made a load of music, a load of sounds that were inspired by contemplating the universe, I guess. And they're also licensed in the Creative Commons class of licensing. Alright. Sounds kind of mysterious. This is warp velocity. I'm gonna kind of skip through them. Deliation. I'm gonna start here. They're almost creepy. I don't know. Space kind of creeps me out a bit, I guess. The sounds of space. Interstellar. Oh, something looks like something cool happens there. This is quite interesting. Longing for home. I really like this one. It's a bit less creepy to me than the other ones. That's pretty neat. They made all these different soundtracks that you can just download and you can use them under the Creative Commons license. So that's quite nice. Next. We're checking out Exoplanetarium. This is a Twitter bot. So basically, ever since we learned that we were on a planet orbiting a star, we've wanted to know whether we were alone in the cosmos. The Exoplanetarium is the host of an ambitious deep space mission to answer this question by launching the Exoplanet I, a self-replicating network of probes capable of surveying neighboring stars and planetary systems to an unprecedented level of detail, traveling through the vast and documented stellar informations of the Mycenaean Twister. The Exoplanet I will be locating and classifying new planets and searching for traces of alien civilizations. So basically, you need to tweet the Twitter bot, obviously, a value to identify the star you want to target. If the star hasn't been examined, it will add it to the almanac. If the star is already known, it will search for planetary objects around the star. If you follow it, your name will be credited with the discovery of the new stars and planets. So they will periodically download or downlink collected results for its targeting and publish it to an almanac. And the almanac is currently where it is at. I don't know what the almanac is like or anything, or where to find it. This is the only tweet it's given out. Doesn't have any tweets and replies. I can tweet a number at it. Let's pick a number. Right, that's what I need to do, tweet a number at it. Yeah, seed number is just a seed. So we'll do 5569872. Awesome. I guess that's that. Let it go explore that number and see what it replies when it replies. I would suggest going and giving it a number yourself if you're interested in seeing what it does with the number. Next. We're playing Space Nomads. Alright. That was quite loud. Basically, we have a set amount of fuel. Moving into an area that's blank takes away 1. Moving into an area that's not blank takes 5. And we can also eat planets for fuel. Did I find anything? I'm not sure what I'm looking for, to be honest, but I'm gonna run out of fuel. Full fuel? There we go. Oh, we can... I remember. We can jump. But I haven't jumped. So there's no actual... There was a planet there. I should have probably taken the planet. Let's try this one more time. Alright, what we probably want to do is go and destroy the planet and then jump Destroy some planets. Okay, 22. Rocks. 36. Awesome. Ah, that took 5. Okay. So you just kind of have to survive as long as you can. I very much like the graphics, and I like destroying the planets. That's the only one there. Kind of gotta calculate whether you should move into the rocks or not. No, I didn't have enough. Next. We're checking out disrupted transmissions. It's the sound. Basically, they've sent me a message. I know. Why the hell are we wasting our time with Gillies 581? I didn't choose it. Zarmina certainly wasn't my idea either. Regardless, you'll be glad to know we may have found something. Preliminary analysis looks promising, but there's some interference in our data set. This is quite loud. Okay. I'm just going to read this. It's quite difficult to tell what's a genuine signal and what's noise. Advised course of action is to throw the set into our application utilizing data analysis, correction, integration to yielding. The interface isn't sexy, but it certainly gets the job done. Oh yes, almost forgot. You'll find that I've attached 2 databases. One of our engineering interns miscalibrated our parabolic antennas and just left both data sets in the same field like nothing was wrong. Fortunately for the intern, you can still use this data, separate the data sets from one another, make sure each data point one set is diametrically opposed to the data point from the other set, merge them together, and you should get data values representative non-intern antenna alignment. Whether or not get something is anyone's guess, but we're hopeful. As usual, normal particle small data ranges for better analysis. Alright, and this is sort of just the instructions, and it came with sound. So these are in a cover JPEG, which is just that. So that's what sort of came in this little pack. That's this text. That's the bottom text. Alright. Not sure what Alright. It looks like an interesting pack. This is the demo. They plan on doing much more. I kind of want to see what more gets done with it. This noise is quite interesting. Skipping through it. That sounds really weird. Next. We're checking out another Twitter bot called Galactic Garden. It tweets randomly generated galaxies 3 times a day. It's taken by mood. Alright, so it's made 67 galaxies so far. These are pretty cool looking. And if you follow it, it'll just drop a couple of galaxies in your timeline every day for you to check out. That one looks like a lightning bolt. They're all quite swirly. How neat. And that's all. It just makes a bunch of little galaxies for your eyes to enjoy, to break up some of the other tweets in your timeline. How nice. Next. We're playing Why Does It Rain? A Fermi Jam short story. I shouldn't be so lonely. I have lots of company. At least, I think I do. That's a pretty image. I am here. There must be others. Right. Please, God. Right. All this time, all this searching, cold, dead rock. Nothing, dust, adjourning void. Why then? Sometimes. Why does it rain? Thank you, Lauren, Katie Rose, Ray, Robbie, and all the Fermi Jammers. Astronomy images from NASA archives, raining seeds on a Creative Commons license. Huh. That was an interesting little twine. Next. We're playing Make Them Survive. 2 aggressive kinds appear in your space. Someone told you. Make them survive. Alright, so I'm this thing. I want to kind of block them off with my snake-like tail. I'll also block that off. Alright. Oh no. No, leave the zombie alone. Oh crap. Aw, somebody has been murdered. Up to 4 individuals coexisted peacefully. So that like thing doesn't necessarily mean a zombie's going to come or a bad guy's going to come. We just gotta keep 2 species apart. We'll try again. Alright. So just gotta keep them apart. Kind of like having them trapped. It's easier that way. Oh no. Nope. Just keep these guys all boxed in. Oh, I feel like this one's too close to the zombie, so awesome. These can add to our box. Give that one room just in case it isn't. Yeah, it is. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Next. We're playing step 16. This is an idle clicker. Oh, wait, I just started clicking. Wow, that was some fall. I've had my fair share. At least no one was around to see this one. I think I'm okay. A decent sized cut on my left arm, but apart from that, nothing worth noting. I guess I should give these droid suits more credit. A drop from that height should have killed me. The computer on my ship, on the other hand, you can fire that into the nearest available sun. Unusual energy readings, more like warning, gigantic crater. I could have landed the ship inside this thing. Actually, I wish I had landed the ship in here. Then I would have been able to get back out. How does a navigation computer miss a hole this size right outside the ship? Let me check. 15 steps. The fitness app on my droid suit says I walked literally 15 steps from the ship before falling in here. Cough. Well, at least my droid suit's functioning. I might just have a chance of living through this. Let's see if the scanner still works. Alright. Dada would be laughing their arse off at you right now. You can picture them at the top of the crater, waving the ship's keys in a mock taunt and demanding a list of reasons why you deserve to be rescued. They'd tease you for what seemed an eternity, only stopping just before you got mad for real. They always did that. It's amazing how they always knew when to stop. They knew your limits better than you did. Well, it's a crater, all right, with nice concave sides, which make it nigh on impossible to climb out. Maybe I've fallen into some bizarre alien hunter's trap. At least then I'd have something to report to the Lauren project. My suit's damaged as well, but thankfully the self-repairing stuff seems to be still working. If I'm lucky, then some rocks will contain some minerals. The suit can fix itself. Alright, so we're going to collect minerals. And I'm going to repair a suit. This is pretty cool because it's a story with it. You had to get away from the rocks for real this time, like you had anything else to stay for. So you signal for the Lauren project. How inspirational. A chance to take part in the search. So you signed up for the Lauren project. How inspirational. A chance to take part in the search for intelligent life, as bolstered by the recent development in near light speed travel. Journey to the outer reaches of navigated speed. Work with cutting edge technology, and just maybe you could go down in history as the first of our people to contact an alien race. All horseshit, of course. This is quite interesting. It's like an idle clicker, but it's heavily story-based about why you're here and such, and now we're stuck. Anyway, next.